Hello everybody, I'm ET27 and today I will be playing Fortnite. I'm going to be playing a new mode called Blitz Royale. It's been here for about a week or so and I'm absolutely loving it. It's basically just a simple map where you can get some enemies down and then you can also farm some crown wins as well. So pretty simple but also very fun. The lobbies are actually go by pretty quick in this mode, so I might be able to actually do a couple, but I'm not entirely sure. I will decide that as I go. So it's really cool. And if you look close here, you can tell we are currently having a superhero themed season of Fortnite for the regular modes right now. So that's really awesome. So I'm also in the battle pass unlocking all kinds of really cool stuff. I haven't unlocked a really neat skin that I am currently using and absolutely loving. So if you notice between my last video and this video, that's why my avatar looks different. So I'm going to see if I can get a win or two on this recording. I'm just waiting for the game to load. And with Blitz Royale, you do kind of start off sometimes with certain abilities and stuff, so I don't know what ability I'll have because it's different each time. So that'll be awesome to see. And then we will see if I can get a win. If it goes quick enough, I might be able to do a couple of them, but it'll just depend on how quick it is. But what I'm going to do is, once I load into my main screen here, which I'm loading in now, you can even see my character skin there, is I'm going to end this intro, and then I'm going to do the game. That way, if something goes wrong with the game, I don't have to restart this whole intro all over again. That way I can just restart the recording of the game if need be. And then once I have the game good, then I will edit them together. So that is my plan as of right now. So I will see you guys shortly, which by the time I do this, you won't even notice the difference. Alrighty. So this is the mode I'm going to be playing, as I just said, Blitz Royale. And then there's something there, I guess, that is showing for over the weekend. And there's my character skin right there. I just have to zoom in because of my eyesight issues and stuff, because I am legally blind. I also have very low vision. So I do zoom in a lot. So I'm absolutely loving this skin. I'm gonna go to the locker. And there's the back bling. The pickaxes. I can't remember the pickaxes if I already had them or if they came with the skin. This glider I already had from something else. I think it was one I bought in the item shop, but I thought it went perfect with this skin, so I'm using this for the glider. There's for when I'm falling. And then that's for when she's standing there. I forget what that does. Like, I forget when this shows up. That part I'm not entirely sure about. I do not have her wearing any shoes currently. The shoes that you see on her are actually part of the skin. These are the emotes that I have connected. Be right back. Rage quit. That one makes me laugh. Crown wins. Snowboard one. GG's. And this ice block one. Because the ice block is blue, so I thought like it goes perfect too. Plus it was also in the battle pass. This one also makes me laugh too because it makes me think of like a Tetris board. Like how like when people are playing Tetris. So that always like cracks me up. I have the wrong wrap though. I have to change my wrap back. There we go. There's the wraps. Nice. So I wanted to show you guys that a while. So without further ado, let's get into this mode and see if I can get a win, shall we? And at the very beginning of the level, we are given medallions, and that can, depending on the medallion, give you certain abilities as well. It is kind of randomized, so you don't really know what you're going to get until it shows up. So that part's also really cool when it gives you like a really special ability. That's always like really cool. And I do want to point out as well that I'm not super good or super cracked at this game. The reason why these videos, why it would look like the game worked really good is just because I'm not actually streaming this at the moment. I'm just making this as a video on my iPad and then putting all the parts together and then saving it to my YouTube. But my iPad only has so much save space right now, like so much storage space, so I'm not able to save like a really long thing like a stream. My streaming stuff is currently not working at this moment, but I'm hoping to get that fixed eventually. So for right now, I'm doing it this way. Kids, don't try that at home. Any moves you see a Fortnite character doing, don't try at home. And if you do notice me swapping my weapons out every so often, you don't have to do that if your weapon is not empty. It is just kind of a me thing. In this mode, the storm definitely moves a lot quicker. I'm going to run. Whoa. Apparently the rocket ram is very powerful. Yes! Yahoo! So you saw how awesome that was. And I actually thought I was gonna lose that one because my health was so low. But luckily I was able to find at least a little bit of health to get it up a little bit. And I'm very happy with that win. So that was absolutely awesome. So as you saw, that was a pretty easy game right there that I just won. Now, it usually depends on the amount of players, the amount of bots, and also how fast the storm is moving. In this mode, potentially the storm does move extremely fast compared to the storm in the other modes. So it usually just kind of depends. So I'm going to try and see if I'm going again. Also, obviously, if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, you already know my YouTube channel, which is Sarah Shirey 393. But if you also want to follow me and subscribe to me on Twitch, my Twitch is ET2795. That's ET like the alien, except for my name does not have the dots. So, like, ET2795 is all one word, no spaces. If you've ever seen the movie E.T. the Extraterrestrial, you know how that's spelled like E.T. I was originally going to do my name that way for Twitch, but it did not allow it. So I had to just go with ET2795. So if you want to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to me on Twitch, please feel free to do so. And same thing, if you want to subscribe to me here, then on YouTube, please feel free to do that as well. So let's go in again, shall we? I don't know how many how many rounds of this I'm doing right now. I have to see what all I can fit into one recording when I put all this together. So I will be adding all of this together, and I just have to wait and see what happens. And I do apologize for the different camera movement. If you are somebody who gets motion sick, this is definitely not a good game for you to watch, let alone play. Depending on how bad it is for you. But I want to say this just for legal purposes, that I am in no way responsible if that happens. You have been warned that this game could cause motion sickness because of the movement of the camera. So watch at your own risk. And I hope everyone is able to enjoy this and stay safe at the same time. Ooh, a golden llama. Come on. Yes. Oh, this is a really awesome thing. This is actually something that you can get in regular Zero Build Battle Royale, where it can shoot these ravens. But I'm really happy they added it as an extra on here. Sweet. I'm very happy I found these. sweet. Now it's quiet. Too quiet. So hopefully I won't get oofed out of nowhere or eliminated out of nowhere. I just have to be very careful. I know the last player is here somewhere. Yep. Yes. Woo! GG's. I'm so happy I found the Raven cape right then. That came in so perfect. That was awesome. I'm gonna return the lobby. That is absolutely gonna be a perfect addition for this video. I'm very happy right now. So as you could tell, because that was not in the first game that I played, they have, like, where you start out, they give you different weapons and different mythics and things like that. Potentially, like, it could be the same every few games, where you start off with a medallion, like a certain medallion and things like that. I'm not entirely sure how all of that works. I'm not totally steeped in the knowledge of this. I just know what I know. So if I am mixed up on something, don't hold that against me. So I'm going to stop this recording here for a moment, and then I'm going to start another one. Like I said, I'm going to edit all these together into one whole thing eventually, but these last two games were very good, so I wanted to make sure that I definitely have them saved. So I will be right back. Alrighty, I am back. And for anybody who likes super hard, super sweaty games, this may not be the mode for you, but I do believe sometimes they do harder lobbies depending on the person, or like however many players, rather, because I've already played this and gotten a few wins even off camera by myself. But then, if I would play this with some of my other gaming friends, we've had much more sweatier lobbies in some cases. And then still easy ones in others. So, I think this level is still meant to be kind of like the other levels, where sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's hard. But generally, I think they made this level easier than the others on purpose, so that people could be able to, like, get more crown wins and things like that a lot easier. So, which is absolutely wonderful. So I'm gonna go in again. So I'm absolutely loving this mode. It's here for at least a little while yet. I forget when I heard that it's supposed to be going away, but I'm absolutely loving this for while it's here right now. And I already miss it for whenever it goes away. Unless they actually make it a permanent addition to the game, which I really hope that they do. I really hope they make this a permanent addition to the game. And again, if anybody does happen to have motion sickness or anything like that, I do apologize if you are not feeling well after watching this. But I also want to put a disclaimer there that I am in no way legally responsible for that. If you already know that you cannot handle the movement or the turning of the screen and things like that, then you already know that this is not something that you should be watching in the first place, as this game typically does have a lot of that. Okay, this was a very hard gun to shoot with. So this game is pretty basic. If you saw my other video that I have on my YouTube on here, that one was a lot shorter. I was a lot more focused with that level. That's why, not level, with that game. That's why if you do not remember me talking in that one, that's why. I actually originally was talking in a longer version of it, but I couldn't fit the longer version with my stuff, memory-wise, so I had to shorten it to just the gameplay. Sorry for the close-up of the walls, but I had to do that. I hate when they jump around. The specific weapons that I like more than the others, so I'm just sticking with what I like. Okay, I got number 5 that game. That wasn't too bad. I'm going again. But yeah, with that last game, you win some, you lose some. But like I said, potentially this really is more of an easy lobby. It just kind of depends. It doesn't matter how good or bad of a player you are, honestly, when it comes to this game. Ultimately, it boils down to who gets the last shot. I'm very happy that I have lightning. Yes. I won't be able to keep that, sadly. You can only use it so many times before it disappears. Ooh, I did find another weapon that I'm very happy to see. I don't know. I do really good with these fast guns. It doesn't really matter. I don't know the gun by name because I can't really read it myself. But I just know, like, when I shoot and it's fast, I like it. Awesome. Sweet. This way. It's hard to stop and look how many people are left for me on here because, like, if you, like, can tell or whatever, like, everything goes so fast on this mode. Including the storm. Yes. I thought I was going to be cooked that game. Woohoo! That was absolutely awesome. And if you see where it shows that I earned a victory crown instead of it just adding another number, it is because I did try to do a regular Battle Royale game in between this, but I got my butt kicked. So yeah, this is definitely a lot easier as far as getting crown wins goes. But yes, I'm very happy with how that game turned out. I did not keep the game where I got my butt kicked, only because I only have so much space on my iPad to make these videos, to edit them together and everything. So I'm just keeping what comes out good, and then just going from there. Once I'm actually streaming again, you guys will be able to probably even see my fails. So, like, you'll be able to get a good kick out of that. So I'm going to stop this recording and then probably do another. I will see. So I got a few good ones recorded here, so I'm going to see if I can get any more. Okay, there's a good blooper. I did not mean to do that. Aw. I got number 2 that game. That was really good. I'll take it. I'm gonna return to the lobby because I pretty much always do that. And then I will try to do another one. So I'll probably I want to at least end the video on a win, for sure. But that's absolutely awesome. So I will be right back. This thing is so awesome. Aww. That was the last guy, and of course it is a flippin' Juice WRLD. I said flippin', I did not say a bad word. Nothing against the real dude, but yeah, all of his Fortnite doppelgangers always seem to be defeating me easily. But you know what? I got second place. That's actually very good. I just want to try to get one more win to make this whole video. I'll definitely take that second place, because that was awesome. If I win this, it'll probably be the last game that I do for this video. But I will have to wait and see. Let's go. Let's go! Woohoo! GG's. Alrighty. So let me go back to lobby. Do a crown win check, even though I'm pretty sure I still have the same number as last time. I'll wait till I'm loaded in here. Yep, 67. So I currently have 67 crown wins and counting. And that's at the time of this video. By the time that this video is done and posted, I will probably already be getting more. I just really wanted to make a video where I was playing on this Blitz Royale map and being able to get a few wins. So I'm very happy with that. So, again, I'm not a super cracked player. This Blitz Royale map is really potentially easy when you're on single player anyway. I have played it with other friends and it has actually been harder. So I think it's meant to be kind of more of like a training level. So like when you're by yourself, it's like more like it kind of goes a little bit easier on you. So I could be wrong about that, so do not quote me, because I could be wrong about that. But I'm absolutely loving this Blitz Royale map. Fortnite creators, if you are watching this video somehow, please, I'm begging you, make this level a permanent addition to this game. Because this is absolutely awesome. I am only sad that this is a temporary map at the moment. And there goes my battery level, so I'm definitely going to finish this up. But yes, so please make this a permanent addition to the game, because this is absolutely awesome. So I hope everybody has a great day / night, depending on all of your time zones. And I hope to see all of you again in my next video. Bye! And one last thing. If you notice these lines on my screen that kind of make the screen look like a tic-tac-toe board, I'm not sure how they got here, and I'm not sure how to take them off. But my games that I played turned out good, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. I hope these lines are not too annoying for everyone who is watching. I'm not sure how to fix it at the moment, and I don't really feel like trying to restart everything all over again, so I'm just going to leave it as is for now and then just see how it goes. I will try to fix this for any later videos, so if this is annoying to anyone having to see these lines, I do apologize. Hopefully they are not too annoying. When I just record with the camera regular, the lines are not here. But from my point of view, as I'm looking through my iPad screen with the camera app, I can see these lines. The reason why the lines are able to be seen in the video is because when I made the video, I was using screen recording. So whatever is on the screen is on the video. So again, if this is annoying, I do apologize. I will try to look into fixing this at a later date.